So a lot of people really like the video I put up of just driving my Lamborghini tractor. I'll post a couple videos on it in the near future just to show people a little bit more about it, a little information I got. I know there's about 327 examples of these tractors actually made. They were made from 70 to 73. There is a book, it's called R240. It's all in Italian, but it does go through the history of when Ferruccio Lamborghini owned the company up until, I believe it was 1973, when he sold the company to, because of labor disputes, some other things. But this is a true Lamborghini, Ferruccio Lamborghini owned tractor. So I'll go through it just a little bit. This is going to be something quick, just did with my iPhone. So here she is. She underwent a little bit of work. The valve covers here were leaking horribly, and I had to get that problem relegated before I put it into my storage. My storage is about a mile from my house, so I needed a little bit more reliable. There's a baffle that goes here. It's actually sitting down here, and that pushes air through it. When I did open this up, there was a nice mouse house in here. It was more like a mouse apartment complex. If you watch Ice Script Garage, you'll know what I'm talking about. It was not cooling very well, and with air-cooled engines, you have to keep these as clean as possible. The starter motor on this was replaced. I do have the original one for it. What the guy who I bought it off of told me was it was getting a little bit hard to turn over. Let me get out and get a little bit more of a picture of it. You can see the Lamborghini logo on the side there. And come around to the other side. The injection pumps on these things, and it's nice and slick over here now after all this. The injection pumps, let me see if I can get down here, is actually an EP-RSV 250. Now, from what I can tell, I just did a quick Google search on that. This is used on various tractors, so it should be readily available. I actually have two of these. I bought them as a deal. The owner wanted to sell them both as a set, with the thought that one of them could be used for parts, or both of them restored, or whatever I wanted to do with them. I'm not sure. I think one's probably going to get restored, and one will just kind of be left original and, you know, resealed, gone over, made better. You can see the wonderful workmanship here for the stack. Whoever did the stack this take his welder away, but it works for now. It's very noisy because it's right up next to my head, and I'm gonna put some earplugs on to put it in storage today. You can see our wonderful Lamborghini gauges. This gauge here works, this one does not, but that's probably because of that. If you've ever worked on any of these older machines, no one ever puts any graphite on these cables, and they all fail. I don't think I've ever had a vehicle where they've actually worked. The owner of this thing, well, at some point, it came out of Ohio. They actually repainted this thing. It was done by hand, but this is a working farm tractor. It does have the calcium in the tires. I checked that over earlier today, and there was actually no air in one of the tires. Actually, this guy here, you can see from the video that they do need to be replaced. They are a little old. The reason for this right now is because without anything on here, it is going over and hitting the tires as I go down the road. So I put that on there just so I could drive it around for now. I'll figure that out at a later date. Right now, just trying to get it into storage. Unfortunately, it's close to winter here. As you can see here, this is a nice farmer engineered solution here for something that broke. At some point, since I know what the original one looked like, I'll have to try to recreate that and make something that's a little bit better. And if you're wondering what this says, this is just telling you what types of oils to use actually in the tractor itself. That's all for now. It's a neat tractor. I got a lot more to do on both of them. Super excited for the opportunity to own these, knowing how rare they are, knowing that they're a Ferruccio Lamborghini owned tractor. That's kind of a neat thing for me, because he was only in charge of the company up into the 70s, and such a legend whenever it comes to the automotive world on what he was able to accomplish in such a short time. So thanks for watching.